I want a fresh perspective on this. There's a significance of a Holocaust in a world history. What would you say?
I think when we think about the Holocaust, often people think about an event in our past that happened 80 years ago that isn't really relevant to current times. However, we need to take it out of the perception of being history and start thinking about what we can learn about the history in present times. How the Holocaust unfolded, what were the steps that happened, and how an ideology, which at the beginning not that many people believed in, eventually managed to really take over a whole continent. I think for me, when we think about the Holocaust, we need to think about the resilience of the people that survived and those who fought every day of their lives, but also about how it really created a new national order and how it established the United Nations and laws against genocide. Because it wasn't just the murder of 6 million innocent Jewish people. It was one of the biggest genocides in humankind.
You and the young people study the Holocaust. It helps to prevent the in future genocide.
I really do think so. I think that we need to learn how it happened. We need to learn how it took place. And I think more than anything, we can learn how to not let an ideology of hatred overcome a society. But instead, we can learn how to stand up against an ideology which is so full of hatred. We can learn about equality, about love, about respecting the other, about learning about indifferences and living together no matter how different you are and your different religion.
There is it is important for a younger generation to educate about the Holocaust.
I think in today's times, we often forget about history because we're so living in the present. We have social media and everything is so open to us, and we're so open to the world and what's happening in other countries. But I think until we learn about how such atrocities like the Holocaust happened in the past, we can't really understand how to ensure it doesn't happen again in the future. We need to actually dedicate even extra time to learning about specifically the Holocaust, because messages, if an ideology spread 80 years ago.
There are a lot of international laws and human rights organization. There is also a United Nations Security Council, but Middle East is day by day is towards a regional war.